What's up, Scorpio? What's up, Scorpio? This is your December monthly tarot reading. My name is Sage. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. One or the other, both, whatever you're feeling called to. Scorpios, I think you're feeling called to something this month as well. Speaking of which. And a lot of you know this already. A lot of you are preparing for this already. Some of you might not feel prepared, but you're more prepared than you think. You're more prepared than you think, for sure. You're more prepared than you think. Hearing the word regret. Some of you are sorting through some regret. Some of you regret something, and that's okay. That's okay, because you're about to boss up. You're about to realign with yourself, with your values, with everything you need. So, with all that being said, ooh, something in my eye. Ooh, all right. With that being said, we're gonna get straight into it. Whew. Okay, Scorpio, this is big rebirth energy going on here, but big on the intuition, big on some of you are going to be getting your money back up. Some of you are going to get a new job offer. You're going to go through a new beginning of some sort. I'm seeing that you're going to have to be, you know, juggling some tasks here. You're going to have some work that you're going to do. But I'm going to start with your first row here. So you have the six of swords. My hair is Two of wands. Got the chariot as well. Now this first row here, some of you are going to be traveling, of course, with the six of swords at play here. Some of you are moving past something is what I'm getting as well. Two of wands. Definitely travel, definitely travel. Also realizing that you have the tools you need, you have the world in your hands, that you are in more control than you think. And then the chariot, I'm thinking, is action here. So after this period of reflection, of realizing that you have what you need, or that you have the world in your hands, that you have more resources than you think, you're going to be able to move forward confidently with this chariot energy at play. Six of swords, definitely, some of you had to definitely move away from some disappointment here, and that's okay. Some of you, again, will be traveling. I don't think it's going to be weary travels necessarily, but I do see some movement happening for you in December. But with this row in particular, I do think it speaks more so to moving away from something, coming to the realization that you have the tools you need, needing that time to reflect and see that you have the world in your hands, and the chariot being able to take on this force, take on this chariot energy and move forward with ease, with power, with this newfound resilience is what I'm getting. Okay, so on to your next row. We have the Tower, Two of Pentacles, Death card. Big rebirth here. Big rebirth here. Tower. I like the Tower card. I think that the Tower card speaks to, especially for you in this particular reading, speaks to kind of sometimes like a forced change, but a necessary one. I think that the Tower comes up when change may have been avoided or may have been pushed away, but all in all is necessary. And I think that that's what came up for you, Scorpio, especially because you have the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in a row as well. And then you have the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and Death in a row. And I think that, first of all, 222, you have Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, which also ruled by the number 2. But I think that this Tower moment and also your Six of Swords led to this is a lot of change. This is a lot of like change that you wanted to avoid, but all in all is going to help you reach your potential, get to where you actually should be, or shift your focus to what it should be on. Now after your Tower moment, you do have the Two of Pentacles here, and I think that this Tower moment is going to force you to do the work, take on some different tasks, to reroute, to be a bit busy, to just change the way you're approaching things, and that might take more work than perhaps you anticipated. But all in all, I said in one of my last readings in which I pulled the Tower that there's a base after you fall out of the Tower. There's something at the bottom there. And now you're having to build from the base. You're having to build from the base. And this Two of Pentacles, I think, is indicative of the fact that you have to build from the base. And building from the base isn't always smooth sailing. Building from the base isn't always smooth sailing. That's funny, Six of Swords. And that's also in the same row as the Two of Pentacles. It isn't always smooth sailing, but all in all, I think that the way in which you're going to be busy is going to be a positive busy, because again, I'm getting that it's divine redirection for sure. And then you have Death in the same row as your Tower and your Two of Pentacles. Death definitely speaking to rebirth. I think that you're just going through this full reset after what felt like something heavy, after what felt like after what was a Tower moment. But again, divine redirection for you, for sure. Like, absolutely no doubt about it. Now, you may need to refine your schedule. You may need to learn something new, is what I'm getting to. You may need to start something over. You may need to see something from a different perspective, but you're going to be juggling this task. This Two of Pentacles is at the center of your entire reading. You're going to be juggling tasks, and I think that it's all in your hands. You know, it's all in his hands too. You can see that as well, that, you know, there are Two Pentacles. They're kind of hard to balance. I like the background of the sea as well, because the waves are obviously a bit restless in here, but all in all, the boats are still afloat. So I think that is indicative of you still being afloat, even after a bit of chaos and perhaps having to be excessively busy perhaps, or just dealing with a lot, having a lot on your plate. Last row here, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, another new beginning. It's all just new beginnings for you. And these new beginnings are going to bring forth a lot. I think that this Tower moment was just so necessary. And in turn, you are going to have your Ace of Pentacles opportunity, your new beginning, new opportunity. And I feel like a lot of you are creating this for yourself. I feel like a lot of you realize that you can do this shit by yourself, and now you're using this month to make it happen. The High Priestess, along with the Ace of Pentacles, I think a lot of you are finally trusting yourself. I think a lot of you are finally trusting your intuition, trusting your downloads. Some of you need to start trusting your downloads. Some of you need to start understanding that a lot of the answers you have are inside of you, and that, you know, Scorpio, like, for the most part, y'all are just connected. Y'all are connected, and I think that for this particular reading, a lot of you are questioning your connection, and thus leading you to this sense of doubt that you've been dealing with on and off for God knows how long. But in order to have this new beginning, in order to create these opportunities, you have to body this High Priestess, because in a sense, I think that you are the High Priestess in this reading. And I think that you do have more tools than you think you do, or you do have more ideas than you think you do, but you have to kind of step out of this tower moment too. I think that the high priestess next to the tower is really interesting. I think that this tower moment is granting you with more clarity. I think that it may even heighten your intuition to an extent. And so now the universe is stepping in because you just didn't see it yet. You really didn't see it yet. You also have the tower to the Two of Wands. Big realizations that are coming from this tower moment, big realizations that are coming from this lesson or this shift or this significant change that maybe you didn't anticipate. Some of you had something in mind and it didn't turn out the way you expected. Some of you didn't have anything in mind and you just didn't know what to do. And now the tower moment is like, well, I'm going to shake things up, but I'm also going to lead you to what you need to know. In your last row as well, you have the Page of Pentacles. I think that you are going to be sowing seeds this month, and your Page of Pentacles, your single pentacle is one of the many flowers that have blossomed out of the seeds that you are planting. I think that there's a lot of just realizations coming to you this month about what you can truly achieve, and I think that a lot of you need to be creating a plan. I think that a lot of you need to be focusing, and I think that the Page of Pentacles is kind of like your oh, like I really can do this. Page, I kind of like to think of pages as beginnings as well. Pages are kind of naive. Pages are still trying to figure it out, but all in all, they're eager. You're eager, and you have to harness the energy of that eagerness to get to where you want to go. Now you also have something that I really want to acknowledge is you have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles also in a row. The Chariot, moving forward, if you go ahead and take the time to move forward with this passion, with this idea, with this project, with this new endeavor, with this change that was brought forth by the Tower here, your new beginning will come, and it will come, and it will be beautiful, and it will open freaking lighting. It'll open the gateway to the things that you want and that you can manifest. You are the High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. You have to trust your intuition more, so much more this month and going forward into 2021. You have to trust your intuition more because you've been bodying this, or at least you've wanted to, and now you just have to see this shit forward. You have to be the Chariot. You're passionate, and I think that you're moving out of a certain state, you're moving out of a certain perception, and you just have this death theme here that is also shifting your perspective, giving you more space for change, showing you the ways in which you have and can change and blossom and grow. Now, it seems like a lot of this is leading back to the Ace of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles, especially when I'm looking at diagonals. With your with your Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Pentacles, some of you just need a break. Some of you just need some time to reflect. I think that the Six of Swords is kind of speaking to, for some of you, this period of reflection where you just need room to breathe, where you just need room to think, perhaps leading to a Tower moment, perhaps leading to this shift again. It's not negative. It's really not. It's really not. It's more so you heeding to the call to meet yourself where you're at. It's you heeding to the call for yourself. And the Towers, damn, there's something in my coffee. Get out of there. Anyways. you need to do the call for yourself. Really like taking that pause in order to like realize what was missing to have that tower moment so you can have that new beginning. All right. So then you have the two of wands as well. He has a staff behind him also that he hasn't touched, yet. And you know, obviously a very cognizant character here, but that staff that is behind him is perhaps the staff that you also need to pick up. Because what's interesting is that you have the Two of Wands and then you have the Two of Pentacles. He's juggling those pentacles. What if he was holding both staffs? Would he become the Two of Pentacles as well? Would he end up, you know, perhaps seeing all the things that he needs? You need to see all the things that you need, and also see all the things that you already have, and you need to trust your intuition as well. As you are coming to these realizations, as you are taking on these different forms, different ways of being, different approaches, and just overall, this new life. I'm just hearing new life, because it really is a new life. It's about to be a new year, but I think that there's just a significant shift that needs to happen, and it's going to, whether you want it to or not. The Tower is going to bring you to a realization about your worth and what you can do. You know, so a lot of you are already there. It's just you need that extra nudge. I'm gonna pull one more card just to clarify the rest of this reading. I got actually a new deck that I'm excited to start using, and I'm gonna do that probably next month, or I'll do some readings when I feel called this month, and tinker around with that too. But anyways, King of Swords, I think that's fascinating. So you have the King of Swords here. There's butterflies on his throne. I don't know if some of you are dealing with the King of Swords. I don't know if some of this stuff that you're moving past was caused by a King of Swords. But beyond that, I think that the King of Swords is this confident, calm ruler. I think that a lot of you, whatever you're doing, whatever you're about to do, I think that there's some destiny in here. I think that there's I think that a lot of you are aligning with like your true purpose, and I think that the King of Swords is really speaking to that, and that's why you are going through a tower moment. I think that's why you are going through a rebirth. I think that is why you need to trust your intuition, and I think that's why you need to pause and reflect. Again, some of you may be traveling with the Six of Swords at play, but I also think it's just you traveling away from your old self as well. And this King of Swords is asking if you're ready to just like align with your destiny, because the King of Swords, yeah, I think the King of Swords is just another card that is indicating like the energy that you're embodying in terms of your pursuits. Big destiny energy here. Butterflies, angels might be symbols to look out for as well. If you, I don't know, it's not warm in a lot of places, but if some of you have been dreaming about butterflies, or seeing butterflies, I think that is a great sign in terms of like your alignment right now. But also you're really protected too. I think that your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels are really looking out for y'all, and you have to trust this. You have to trust that this is right for you, because it is. He's certain. So the question is, are you certain? And it's time to really tap in, Scorpio. I'm proud of you, and you're going to be just fine. It's just time, and it's been time, but now is the right time. So that's that for your reading for the month of December, Scorpio. Happy New Year, and I will talk to you soon.